Venom, Killface, Gregory, Brooka, Fast control. So was I. Hey, Darkheart. How was I? I got enough sleep to be able to come live. Yesterday I was operating on no sleep. Like I did not sleep at all. So that's why I didn't come live yesterday. I was in bed until like midnight because I had gotten no fucking sleep. Hey, Fernanda. Just horrible insomnia. Hey, Moody. Cooking fried potatoes, sausage, and green beans. Nice. I have neither Instagram or TikTok. I have neither. I am interested in neither. Mostly just lying there awake, kill face. Occasionally looking at a screen. Have people message me? I do still have Twitter. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, bye. Yeah, I do still have Twitter, and I also have Blue Sky. So I can be messaged on either of those. Stop looking at screen around 2 or 3 hours before you want to sleep. I know. I know that's how what you're supposed to do, but hi, Franks. Twerk. Pass. And yeah, insomnia is something I've always had. Twitter is crazy business. Stay positive. I don't look at it. Hey, Tommy's mom. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a few people on there who haven't made the move over to not even one good twirl. No. Hi, Jenny. Like, there's still a few people I follow on Twitter who haven't yet made the move over to Blue Sky. Fucked up that I'm not doing a twirl. I'm sorry, Killface. I'm Bambai. So a YouTube video about someone and you were on a short clip. I thought you were pretty interesting. Oh, thanks. For the record, I'm not interesting. Hey, Pineapple. You know, like, I'm sure everyone here will confirm for you. I'm totally not interesting. Hey, Michaela. The Hook Scare the channel. I do try to be nice. Hey, old meat. The hissing bees are coming. That sounds threatening. Funny, and I'm not trying to be way. Not trying to be funny. I'm hilarious if you like your mom jokes. Like, if you find the concept of, like, if you find I'm banging your mom jokes funny, then I'm hilarious. Some are made of worms, sawdust, and cotton candy. Hey, Erica. Spoken been a bit, but yeah. Yeah, and we still text reasonably regularly. I saved your life. Why don't I remember that? I must have been sleeping when it happened. Living proof of life. Couldn't tell you. Shower because you had shiny. I did, Moody. It is a shower night. It was a shower day, so yes, I did take a shower. Does he punch her? I don't know. I don't know if he punishes her or not. It's just I do not watch the Tonys now. I think I did hear about non-binary actor winning. But no, I mean, as far as like, I mean, it's just, you know, I think he understands that I am, you know, that we have been friends for a very long time. So we don't text a huge amount. You know, because she's trying to respect him and because I suck at texting. I am just like, I am not a good, I am not good at communicating that way. I tend to just like let those conversations peter off. So, yeah. Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls wanted Tony. I did not see that because I don't really care about the Tonys. I am not in a relationship. The J in James stands. My special text my dad. Yeah. Draco's reaction to Rolling. I did not see that. Did he call her an asshole? Not dating it at all. Not yet. No. Got a BBL. Couldn't tell you. I don't keep up with what's happening with her. I didn't want to know what was happening with her when I lived with her. Doesn't follow the controversy, but thankful she brought the world together. But ugh. Ugh. Is she alive? There's no way. She is very old. So she very well may be dead by now. Because she is an ancient kitty. So my mom's starting on the what was it? The 26th. She was 23. I think so. Yeah, maybe even older. Hey, Uncle Junior. She might actually be older than I. I don't remember how old she is, but she's a really old cat. Yeah, I'll go live with my mom's. It's not big now, but can't wait to trade spaces. Uncle Junior eats boom boom. Good for them. Good for them. I mostly eat rice. There's my refill. Hi, Kaylee. How do people voluntarily eat a lot of rice? Because rice is good. Honestly, rice is good food. That ringworm on her face from the can, that's why she can't feel alive. You know what? Yes, completely true. That is entirely true. 100% accurate. I am going to endorse that rumor because it's funny. And really, isn't funny more important than true? Bombaclot. Gained a lot of weight. Have I lost or gained weight from the swing sour? Neither. I am. My weight has been steady. Giving birth to tapeworm, that's what I heard, yeah. Whatever rumor is funniest is the one that I'm going to say is true. Because that's what matters. Hey, Nova. Put a pickle on her beige couche and turn it into a pickle. What? Oh, put a cucumber on her beige couche and turn it into a pickle. She's now Hindu living in Japan. Don't mind people asking about Arabic? As long as they don't mind that I'm not giving them an answer. They keep saying kush. Kush. Exactly. She's allowed to take a break. Sorry, Buttercup. Anti-ice protest. I mean, I'm Canadian, so we don't have ice here. You have a lot of ice in Canada? Well, yes. If you don't have ice, how are you so good at hockey? We don't have ice as like an organization. That said, Mark Carney is promising to crack down on immigration, so first time she's ever not messaged me back. Aw. I'm sure she doesn't mean it as anything personal, Jordan. It's hard to message people. It's hard to reply to messages when you're in prison. Oops, I wasn't supposed to sit. I'm kidding. She's not in prison. Some fucking reaction channel is going to think that I'm serious. She's not in prison. Whether in Kuwait or Thailand. Hi, Jenna. She's not in a Thai prison. Prison cameo iconic. Hi, Silent. Hi, Gabrielle. Hi, Invisible. She's in Canadian prison. She's not in a Canadian prison either. What ton of I? Already clipping everything you say better, making videos. They're that desperate for content. Like, if they're that desperate for content, I mean, they can try coming up with, they can try coming up with shit of their own. Canadian prisons are like American golf clubs. Are American golf clubs that bad? Loving coming up with new conspiracy theories every day. They mean Canadian prison. I want poutine. I don't think they serve poutine in prisons. Maybe in Quebec. But probably not. Anyway, the truth is that she's dating your dad now. She's going to be your new mom. I just learned the sign for Quebec. Go for a walk. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want walk. I don't want walk. No, your dad. She's dating your dad. Chantal twerked on the prison mattress. I was drunk as a woman drinking wine, watching me on a Monday. Maybe your prisons are bad. Yeah, I don't think our prisons are particularly good. Like, marginally less bad than American prisons, but only because American prisons are privatized. And also a place for slave labor. But I think they're not particularly, I don't think they're particularly good. Hey, Cecil. Trump going after Foodie. Hi, Ash. Spill the beans. I don't have beans. I don't like beans. And I wouldn't, even if I had beans, I wouldn't spill them. And if I spilled beans all over the place, I'd have to clean them up. No, ew. New bowls. Amazing, but broke my stovetop because I'm short inclined. Any tips for everyone's dads? You know what she likes? Yeah, she likes to starfish. My tip is lay back and think of England. No ceiling in a single twin prison bed. Still joke. It's a very old joke. Pineapple. Conjugal visits are allowed in Canadian prison. I was unaware. Forgot all about starfish. But I conjugal visitor? No. My tea? Yes, it's my rice is my love language t-shirt. The sender of whom is not currently here. Search me for that suspiciously large package. Run the block, let's be real. Oh, hey, Uncle Buck. I should be like, can you bring me some water? My Foodie t-shirt. I did wear it not long ago, didn't I? I did wear my puppet one not long ago, I think. Like just a few days ago, maybe? I feel like I wore it just a few days ago. On my laundry day. I had to do laundry. I'm sleeping, got it to see us. Just about. Yeah, it was what, two days ago? 3 days ago? That picked her up at the airport. It wasn't the day that I allegedly picked her up at the airport, despite having no car and no driver's license. I don't remember. It was when I did my laundry, so it was like maybe 3 days ago, I think. Should have a crew. And as I said, their job would be to bring her water, pick up her takeout. I admit you did. What, that I wore the shirt? Can I say Mike Who Cheese Harry? Mike Who Cheese Harry. Mike Who Cheese Harry. Mike Who Cheese Harry. See, I know you were trying to get me to say, but I chose instead to enunciate. Who Cheese Harry, they make products for that. Center Lockmas with nail files inside. One friend in a tear shot. Tear snot, according to most. You did laundry on Wednesday? No, I don't think it was Wednesday, was it? Or maybe it was. Well, whenever I did laundry, that was the day I wore that shirt. But they do have craft singles. Smuggling craft singles is contraband. They rescued the zebra in Tennessee. I'm glad the zebra is safe. Laura craft single. Of how Nana says tear snot. What is tear snot? Actually, do I want to know? I believe I can fly. Zebra go. I probably don't want to know, do I? Harambe. I remember Harambe, yes. I still sometimes see Harambe references. Nana spicy tea. Teardrop equals tear snot. Why are people saying 100 growth? Because there was a joke about 100 men versus 100 men versus a gorilla. Was a joke that was going around? There was like a meme that was going around. So people did variations on the 100 men versus one gorilla. And I guess somebody decided 100 gorillas versus Chantel. For the record, one gorilla would absolutely fucking murder 100 unarmed men. Like, if the guys get guns, then sure, the gorilla doesn't have much of a chance. But just 100 dudes using their bare fists, gorilla would massacre them. Gorillas are strong. Do I know who Peridot Eyes is? No. I do not. Tracy's eyes? I have not. Go for the eyes and the balls. I mean, even so. Hey, Bum Bears. Gorillas or bears? I don't know. Crackhead who claims Shinny Foodie back in the day. Have you met her? No idea who she is. I mean, it's entirely possible that I do know. It's entirely possible that I did meet her, but I don't know her name. Just stating my technique. Yeah, I think the guys would still get wrecked. Crazy but not Bale crazy? Or Bali crazy? Bear's more unpredictable. I don't know. I don't know if the gorilla is actually likely to be merciful. Calm the gorilla down and offer a truce. Just try sign language with it. Apes all speak. Hey, Larry. Apes all speak sign language. You know, like Coco. Don't mess with either. Yeah. Don't mess with wild animals in general. They will fuck you up. Can you offer the gorilla heron? Which is slang for heroin. Diane Fossey lived in the jungle with them. Yeah, and who was that other woman? Gorillas in the Mist. Heron is how you say it. Wasting time putting the dishes away. Sad thinking you weren't coming out again. Sorry, Uncle Buck. That woman. Jane Goodall. Thank you, Uncle Buck. Bears just want to eat and sleep. They're just like us. Bears are just like us. Porcel looks terrible. No, not yet. No, usually 11:30 is when I get started on my dinner. And then generally like 12:30 is when it's ready. Looking worse for wear? I wouldn't know. I never look at pictures of them. Dan Fosse was girls. Was she? Which one was Jane Goodall then? What did Jane Goodall do? Jane Goodall is still alive. Yep. She worked with gorillas too. She lived with the apes and studied them. Didn't she have a famous book though? I thought she had a famous book. About her experiences. Doc or TV show? Yeah. Diane was killed protecting her rapes. Yeah, I thought Gorillas in the Mist was Goodall. Well, it shows what I know. It shows what I know, and that's jack shit. Between Musk and Trump. I hope they both lose their lives. And yours are in dangerous animals, and then a human kills you. Yep. Timothy Treadwell. I don't know who that is. Has of the movie Congo? It has Tim Curry in it. Is he Hammy? Ernie Hudson. Is Tim Curry Hammy in Congo? I have never seen a bear in the wild though, because I feel like Tim Curry is at his best when he's at his hammiest. You know, like when he's just having fun. There are a lot of polar bears in Canada. Yeah, I mean, there's a fair number up north. Not down here. Jane worked with chimpanzee, and Diane worked with gorillas. Abominable, yeah. There's bears in Wisconsin and Michigan. Yeah. Never worked in a coffee shop, no. I'll be honest, I feel like I would hate working in a coffee shop. I don't enjoy the smell of coffee. I know that that's weird. How do you not like the smell of coffee? But I don't. And that's aside from like all the pressure and shit. Never. Nope. Nope. I don't drink coffee. Hey, Script Goat. That's how I am with fudge shops. Fudge. Male stripper. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people love the smell of coffee, and I just do not like it at all. Double double. Never had a double double. Tea? Nah, don't drink tea either. My weird ass brain is turned off by the thought of hot drinks. Or something bad happened with caffeine or you? No, no, nothing bad. Just never liked the smell. Nice escape from watching the protests. Okay. Day shift bartender. Does make a difference. Yeah. Stock nights and get on some meds. Our King Kong drink tea, he only spills it. Lies. I do not spill any tea. Yes, Jordan. I mean, do I want that title though? People are all peoply, right? I don't know. Do I actually want that title? That doesn't seem like a good title to have, frankly. From what I understand about what that word means. Enjoy stocking shelves, especially if you do it on non-business hours. I ain't saying jack shit, Buttercup. Won't I say it? Because it's one of Chantel's words, and I find it funnier to not say her words. It amuses me. The safe space. Safe for me, not so much for you people. What have we been doing all these years? We've been shooting the shit. That's what we've been doing. We've been shooting the shit. We've been chatting. Indeed, I'm not afraid of ghosts. Place that keyboard to torture her. Sink water. Tap water, Buttercup. It's tap water. It's not like I'm just filling a sink with water and then scooping it out of the sink. It's tap water. That's different from sink water. Hand out tourist pamphlets. I had no idea. CIA are going to start playing Crazy Frog and Casio keyboard to political prisoners to make them talk. Bathwater. ALR reactions. I don't want to do ALR react. Why would I? Honestly, the very idea just sounds like mean. Am I a fan of the Crazy Frog? I am wildly unfamiliar with Crazy Frog. To be a reaction show. I don't like the idea of treating somebody's personal life as like as comedy, like as fodder to make fun of them. Yeah, I don't like the idea of just making fun of somebody in their personal life. That just seems mean to me. How many hours? Would I drink your bathwater? No. You just put it out there, Montez. Sure, but that doesn't mean I have to fucking mock them. Finding more important than truth. Sure, but we can find comedy without. I have not mailed the jacket yet. No. Hey, tourist. I need tape. And there's tape at my mom's place. So once I'm at my mom's, I'll use her tape to tape up the box and then ship it. It's okay if they're a bad deviant who does bad things. I'd never write movie reviews because reviews are all bad. Well, I mean, a movie review is different. A review, ideally, should be an analysis of a piece of art. Customer bison tape. But I never use it. I never use tape, so I just have tape that's just sitting there forever. Analyze Crazy Frogs on the keyboard. It's bad. Just one person. Sure. Yeah, I mean a lot of movie reviews are just some jackass talking about their talking about like the plot of the movie. Hey, Canadian girl. It's fun of having tape always there when you need it. Yeah. That's how reactors are. Anything good about the new Switch? I mean, I haven't been paying attention, tourist. But yeah, I mean, it's like movie reviews are about pieces of fiction. They're just mad they didn't have enough butter on their popcorn. It's a real problem, Uncle Buck. But like a movie review, it's talking about a piece of fiction. Book review, it's talking about a piece of fiction. Documentaries aren't. Sure, but I mean, it's still like it's still different from reacting to a person's personal life. I like to watch people's unique takes of movies, culture, political events. Sure. Like I said, in general, I prefer to let people's personal lives stay personal. Those people upload personal. Even then, I don't. I disagree. I would still much rather just like, you know what, you just live your life. It's fine. Even so, Larry. Netflix ranks subscriptions. No Netflix currently. I do still have my subscription to Paramount Plus. I did cancel it, but I got like a year subscription, so it'll be, I don't know, I think September when that expires. Paramount has made certain decisions that I think are really, really bad. It's like saying movies shouldn't have to do with fans of paparazzi. They shouldn't. Paparazzi, sure as hell, they shouldn't have to deal with paparazzi. Fans, I mean, you know. If a celebrity, you know, if a celebrity says, you know, sorry, not now, that's fine. You know, like if a celebrity is out having dinner and some fan walks over, like, can I get your autograph? And somebody says, not now. I'm fine with that. That's, you know, their personal life. Anything good on Paramount Plus? Star Trek. I got Paramount Plus for Star Trek. Some young public could ask for head. And to the price of fame. That's why Chappell Roan got compared to Mudang and chilled out with the Wawa behavior. I mean, like, we've decided that harassment is part of the price of fame, but that's a shitty thing to decide. Yeah, like, it's shitty to just be like, oh, you don't want to be, you don't want people harassing you on the streets? Well, then give up this thing you love doing. Like, you're like, some dude just loves acting, so, and he's like great at acting, so now he has to put up with people harassing him on the fucking street? No. Hey, beach girl. And the paparazzi can just fucking go to hell. Like, seriously? Paparazzi and that whole fucking. Look at this celebrity going to the fucking store. All that shit? No. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. Fuck the paparazzi. They should not have jobs. Look at this person out with their kids. Why are you photographing somebody with their fucking kids? This guy's paying the paparazzi. Yep, they can go to hell. The people buying those magazines can fuck off with it. Catch an unflattering pic of someone on a private beach. Yeah. A lot of the stars pay pop rights to follow. I mean, like, there are, like, for specific shots and things, but good when the paparazzi took that photo of Prince Andrew and that Jeffrey E guy. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if it's like, hey, look at this celebrity hanging out with an alleged sex pest. Yeah, like that, sure. Because I mean, that's like, oh, why is this dude palling around with an alleged sex pest? I think it's worse than alleged with him. Sure, yeah, well, yeah, but Mel still buys magazines. People in supermarket checkouts, like looking at models and badass bits, but I don't care who they are. So yeah, like that's one thing. Jared Leto in trouble. What a shock. Jared Leto seems like he might be kind of a dick, to be honest. Some she goes live, she got thousands of views, probably. He has a cult. Like, I still remember when he decided to go like method acting to play the Joker, and like sent his co-stars like really fucked up gifts. Like he sent one of his co-stars a used condom, another one he sent like a dead rat or something like that. It's like you're playing a murder clown, dude. You don't have to go that fucking deep. Trump was angry. He'd send National Enquirer pictures and stories about himself to seem more like a popular celebrity. Oh, absolutely. I can believe him doing that. Because, yeah, he's always been obsessed with being famous. What was the name of his make-believe agent that he played? Mike Barron? Was it Mike Barron? He'd call into like radio, or he'd call into like news shows pretending to be his own PR guy. Donald Trump's in Home Alone. Yeah, that one was like John Barron, right? Yeah, like the Home Alone 2, that was just because they wanted to film at his film in his hotel. And he put in like he made it obligatory anytime somebody wanted to film on one of his properties, he had to be in the movie or show or whatever. Miranda Sings never been heard from again. I have no idea who she is. I forget Terry Dubrow calling his toddler a bitch back in the day. I'll let everyone else play the Joker. No one else takes it seriously. Yeah, like I said, Cesar Romero wouldn't even shave his mustache to play the Joker. And that's the right attitude to have. That is the Joker attitude to have, frankly. Gets prostate checked, he fell up Air Force One steps. Too bad he didn't fall down them and break his neck. Yeah, it's just so weird to me that, like, over the past little while. People have taken the Joker so seriously as a character, and no, he's a murder clown. That's it. Cesar Romero, great Joker, did not take the role seriously at all. Jack Nicholson, great Joker, clearly put in no effort. Mark Hamill, phenomenal Joker, clearly was just there to have fun. And then Heath Ledger came along and did like a serious thing, and like, oh no, Joker's so serious. It's serious character. You know, he's so deep. You got to take it seriously. Fuck off. Heath Ledger did a great job as a character who is not actually the fucking Joker, frankly. Jack did. Jack just showed up. Jack Nicholson showed up and was just himself. Jack Nicholson's real life. Jack Nicholson is fucking insane to begin with. You know, he was barely acting, and that's not me like criticizing performance. That's me saying he's just fucking insane. Like Joaquin, not for the Joker. Claimed his heart on him. He warned Heath Ledger to be careful. Really? I don't. Mark Hamill played Joker for how long? And like he was just clearly having a fun time. Because at the end of the day, Joker is just not that complex a character. People want to add complexity. Mark Hamill played him in the cartoon, in the 90s cartoon, and a lot of other stuff. Mark Hamill is the voice of the Joker in like for like anything over the past like 35 years since Batman the animated series debuted in the early 90s. If someone needs to do the voice of the Joker, it's Mark Hamill. All them like those video games, those Arkham video games, that's Hamill. Love the Suicide Squad. Yeah. He played Luke Skywalker, got huge playing Luke Skywalker, and then he voiced the Joker for Batman the Animated Series in the 90s, and has kept voicing him in various things since then. And like just absolutely kills the role. What do you think of girls drinking green apple Gatorade? And he clearly and he's just having a good time in the role because he recognizes it's not that deep. People want to act as though the Joker is this deep, complex character. He's not. He's genuinely not a complex character. He's a guy who thinks it's funny to kill people. Killed that Batman's dead. I mean, in the Tim Burton Batman movie, he killed Batman's parents. In the comics, he had nothing to do with Batman's parents. Comic book Joker is just a dude who thinks it's funny to hurt and kill people. Who would I be in the Batman series? Random civilian getting killed. Exactly. Murder clown. That's all he is. Batman just wants to put him in prison. Doesn't hate him. Sure, he hates him because the Joker loves fucking with him. Joker loves making things personal with Batman. Because like Batman is order and Joker is chaos, but I mean at the end of the day, he does also want to make Batman laugh. That is definitely part of it. He wants to make Batman laugh. I don't know. But yeah. Who do you think is Batman's main enemy? Oh, Joker is his main enemy. Joker is absolutely Batman's biggest enemy. And I mean, like, Bane is up there. Ra's al Ghul is up there. Ra's al Ghul. Riddler's a prominent one. Riddler is one of those dudes who, well, no, even Riddler doesn't think that he's Batman's biggest enemy. Like, I feel like Riddler is aware that, like, I'm not your worst, but I'm up there. I'm not your biggest enemy, but I'm like top 10. It's like I'm like top 5, right? I gotta be top 5. Joker obviously number 1, Bane maybe number 2, Ra's al Ghul. I gotta be ahead of Penguin. I'm ahead of the Penguin, right? I mean, dude got a dude running around with umbrellas. Come on, I gotta be ahead of the guy with the umbrellas. I can't be behind Umbrella Dude. I think Riddler ranks himself as Batman's 4th greatest enemy. He's not Batman's 4th greatest enemy, but he ranks himself as Batman's 4th greatest enemy. That's my theory. Does Joker dislike Riddler because he kind of copied him? I think the Joker just dislikes Riddler just for being annoying. Where's it come? Comics. He's in the comics. 90s. He debuted in the 90s. But he made a very he thinks he's smart. Yeah, he absolutely considers himself Batman's smartest enemy. He considers himself Batman's intellectual superior. Scarecrow. So yeah, Bane debuted in the 90s. His first story had him breaking Batman's back. So, hell of an introduction. I'm gonna get more water. I'll be back in a moment. Don't like any of the Nolan Batmans? Yeah, I hated Nolan's Batman movies. Alicia Silverstone was Batgirl. Yep. They judge Batman, but they have no idea he's Bruce Wayne, so they're way off their assumptions. Super shit Batman movies. That was Batman and Robin. Yeah, Arnold playing Mr. Freeze. That was Batman and Robin. That one was, and yeah, that one had Clooney. Batman Forever had Val Kilmer. That one was Riddler and Two Face. Batman and Robin was the one with Uma Thurman, Arnold Schwarzenegger. People say villains are the best. The people who grew up with those ones, yeah, they say that those are the best Batman movies. I hated them. Just self-serious garbage, I thought. Soundtrack still plays my life. Yeah, Batman Forever probably had the most popular soundtrack. It had Kiss from a Rose on it. And it had U2. Kindergarten Cop is my Citizen Kane. Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, that one was Batman Returns. That's my favorite of the Batman movies is Batman Returns. Rose toy. And yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. I'm not saying it's the main reason it's my favorite Batman movie. I'm not saying that. Art Patch is actually good as Batman. I did think that one was better than the Nolan Batman movies. Massive Attack. I do like Massive Attack. And High Cold Cut. I do wish that Warner could get over the idea of Batman as a loner. Because in the comics, he's got a massive family. Go get it for something. Really? Oh, there'll never be an end to Batman movies. Okay. As for who's supporting the Oilers, everyone in Canada. Yeah, like I said, I do wish that Warner could get over the idea of Batman as this lone warrior. Teardrop. I do remember Teardrop. I've got it on my computer. Because I mean, like I said, in the comics, he's got a huge family. He's got like multiple Robins. There's been few different Batgirls. There's Batwoman, who is actually his cousin. There's various other characters who sort of in his orbit. So I wish that they would do a Batman movie that has Robin and Batgirl in it. One that's better than Batman and Robin. Maybe you should take a page from what you want from your Batman. Oh, I'm absolutely a loner. Always have been. I did not watch the Penguin show now. Pingu. Yeah. Gotham under threat from a new enemy. I mean, he's got millions of enemies. He's got a million villains. Bunch of people in Calgary, they do not want them to win. Okay, sure. Calgary, the one city rooting against Edmonton. That's fair, actually, yeah. Because they have to put up with Edmonton. It's the same reason. It's the same reason no Habs fan would root for the Leafs. You know, if the Leafs somehow made it into the finals, Canadians fans wouldn't be rooting for them. So you know, I'll grant Calgary as being like the one part of Canada that's like, oh, please don't let the Oilers fucking win. What's for dinner? Rice. How many palmfuls? I mean, it's not a palm. I don't just grab the rice with my palms. With my hand. I don't just grab them with my hand. I have a scoop. I have a scoop. Batman is good about Superman. They're friends. They have immense respect for each other. Like, they both have the attitude of, I wish I could be as good as he is. Is it possible to large portions of rice not be a terrible person? But in the X-Men? Hell no. X-Men are way better. Talking scales in with those like it. And it doesn't work properly. Spider-Man is the worst. Switch it up and have some lobster mac and cheese? No. One thing that bugs me about Spider-Man is when they continue, like, it's been 60 years. In universe, it's been well over a decade since his uncle died. He's had multiple stories where, you know, he sort of comes to grip with that guilt. And yet they still go to that well sometimes. I hate when Spider-Man stories go back to him acting out of guilt. Because, like, it's been so long. He should be over it by now. Like, he's had multiple resolutions. Like, you don't need to go to that well every time with him. He doesn't age. He doesn't really anymore. He used to. He graduated high school. He went through college. At this point, he should be 30. But Marvel doesn't really want to let him age. So he's perpetually mid-20s. Everyone else gets to get older, but he's just perpetually mid-20s at this point. Who's another superhero who, like Superman, is the real they, and their alter ego like Quick and does not the real them? I would disagree with that idea, Skritka. Clark Kent is as real as Superman. He is Clark Kent and he is Superman. Hannah Montana. Clark Kent's glasses always look so fake. Yeah, but I mean, they'd work in the real world, frankly. What about the Smurfs? Because he lived with his parents. He did. He was raised by, he was raised by the Kents. He inherited their values. Clark Kent is not a secret identity. It's just it's who he is. Just as Superman is who he is. It's just, presenting different sides of himself to different people in different contexts. Like that's what it is. It's different. It's presenting different sides of himself in different contexts. Hannah Montana would have fooled me. Yeah. I mean, like, people have been saying for years that Zooey Deschanel without bangs does not look like Zooey Deschanel. Like that they don't recognize her without bangs. Superman doesn't really care about people property. Doesn't have proper human emotions. Yes, he does. Lies to Lois Lane all the time. Actually, he's like, yeah, he hides his identity from her for a while, and then she finds out, and he becomes honest with her. Try to man a lighthouse. There's no lighthouse in Cornwall. The truth is, most stories these days, for a long time, have had Lois Lane knowing that he's Superman. Like whenever they do like a new adaptation that sort of starts at the beginning, then she doesn't know. But like since the 90s, 80s maybe even, but certainly since like the early 90s, it's been consistent that she knows. I gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. Places like islands, you can apply to live on them and operate the lighthouse. Chris O'Donnell and Dean Cain, two actors that I hate for no reason. Dean Cain, there's a good reason to hate. He's an asshole. He's a far right asshole. Should have noticed him, And I mean, to be fair, like there's difference between comics and movies and shit. But like in the comics, for example, I don't think DC Comics can actually get away with Lois Lane not knowing that Clark Kent is Superman. Like, I don't think the comics can get away with it anymore because it's one of those things that is just people who read the comics know that she knows he's Superman. And most adaptations, she knows. They Rihanna on the replay. Use the chair as a stripper pole. Fried green tomatoes. I did not watch Fried Green Tomatoes. While we're on the topic of superhero movies, apparently there's a rumor going around that for the new Fantastic Four movie, there's apparently a rumor going around that Invisible Woman is going to be the leader. And Chuds are pissed about that, which just tells me they're not big fans of the comics. I need to have a boyfriend with like glasses on. Like I said, I mean it's not just the glasses, it's the hair, it's the way he carries himself. New Barney movie in the works by A24. Like Barney the Dinosaur? Oh, is it some fucking shitty ass horror film? God. That sounds like, are they doing some shitty ass Barney horror film? Because that sounds horrible. God, why? Fucking why? It's not even like, hey, look, we're taking this kid's property and making it horror. Like, that's genuinely not even subversive anymore. That is predictable. It is so overdone. It would honestly be more subversive to do Barney straight, to do Barney as a kid's film. Freakier Friday. People saying in a Simpsons live action movie you played Dr. Hibbert. We don't know much about it yet. Anyway. Remake of The Fly, but not mess it up. It'd be tough because what can they do? Like, what would be the appeal? So understand the end of the Shining. Jack Daniel, tell me picture. Yeah. I don't know that there's many older movies that I'd really like to see redone, remade. My dad's cat named after Otto. So it's good. I don't really watch that many older movies, but I don't know if you're gonna do a remake. Do you have something unique to say with it? Like, how are you going to differentiate yourself from it, from the original? Like, how are you going to differentiate yourself? Be so safe and Final Destination. Yeah, because I never travel. Husband said I sound like the fly when I was birthing our child because I said, help me. That's funny. Identity and finding who you love and who feels alienated and what does it all mean. Nah. All right. Could potentially be kind of interesting then. Most Stephen King books or movies are connected, but you only know if you know. Yeah, because they're all in Maine. Yeah, Chantal watched that Room 227. She watched it a few times. I think she watched that documentary a few times because she used to really be obsessed with The Shining. Leaning into the millennial angst of the property rather than fine tuning it as for kids. Play for adults. Eh, you know what? I'll allow it. I will allow that because that actually does sound like an interesting angle for it. Like that actually does sound like an interesting angle to take Barney. Something similar to what they did with Barbie. Yeah. And get Greta direct this one as well. Get Greta direct this one. And fuck it. Just cast Margot Robbie as Barney. Why the hell not? Review the Barbie movie. It was good. Barney is going to the gynecologist at the end. Scared shitless as a kid by the first sex. I mean, it was a scary movie. If you watch it now, it's fake AF. Clip of you and Foodie in the car talking with the poop plug. Yeah, that is definitely something that we would have talked about back in the day. That is definitely the kind of thing that we would talk about. Because we're weird. Pet Cemetery. Yeah, I didn't really watch horror as a kid. Slaughter Vomit Dolls. I have not. Like I said, I've never really watched horror. Exorcist, I watched with Chantal like in my 20s, in our 20s. Shining, I watched with her. Who would play me in a film about me? I mean, we all know it probably ended up being fucking Chris Pratt. Guy just does fucking everything. Jack Black has a lot of roles these days. Crush on Dude from Wings. I used to watch Wings as a kid. I haven't thought about that one in forever. I did watch Wings as a kid. I'm gonna look kitty some weights. Yeah, I don't. That show didn't have a lot of ladies, did it? I feel like that show was had like the token woman. Yeah, Tim Daly, Steven Weber, Thomas Hayden Church, of course. Crystal Bernard, airport lunch counter operator. Rebecca Schull is ticket agent. Yeah, I guess they did have a few women on there. More than I thought, I guess. Don't remember the show very well, clearly. Thomas Hayden Church, also not my flavor, is a snack. I never watched Jaws. The Thing. Scared is gonna catch what Rocky Dennis had. Piranha, Event Horizon. Turn of the Screw with Patsy Kensit. Every character is extremely British. I can understand why that would scare you. British people are pretty scary. Saw Titanic at the movie theater over 10 times. Fucking everybody did. Titanic was very much a phenomenon. Once again, I watched it in my 20s with Chantel. When Chantel and I were living together in an apartment, it's the first time I saw it. Several years out, like, 10 years, over 10 years after it came out. Rebecca De Mornay. Wish I could get a girlfriend that loves me like the woman in Misery. She went down to the playground and broke that kid's arm. Good. Fuck kids. Not literally. I got some 2x4s. I got a 2x4 right here. Why would carrots increase the size of your breasts? I mean, if you eat a lot. Knew it was coming. So did your mom. Your mom also knew it was coming. Your Sonic beverage has arrived and is magical. Good to know. Good to know. What drink was it? Java Chiller. I don't know what that is. I do not drink coffee. Cold foam lemonade, blueberry flavor, and strawberries. Cool. Sounds pretty good. So many calories for no reason. Because it tastes good. Fresh off a traumatic fruit experience. We've all been there. Sugar-free lemon Fanta style drink from Aldi. Doesn't agree with me. Yeah, sugar-free is horrible. Give me sugar, sugar, give me sugar. Getting pissed at the company I sent you something from. Still no update. Huh. Weird. That I still not like coffee. I just don't. Alcohol is poison. Yeah, I don't do alcohol either. What's the best donut? I honestly I like the chocolate glazed donut. Cook your rice and peppers today with you? Nah. Take Benadryl and get some rest. Good suggestion. Cream filled Long John. I mean, I'm not even gonna touch that one, Uncle Buck. That one's just way too obvious. Regular glazed donut myself. Like that's the lowest of the low hanging fruit. You threw a softball. Your dad sucked my softball. I'm all right. That one's just for you, Uncle Buck. That one's just for you, Uncle Buck. People get carried away with donuts like so extra. Yeah. Been a long time since I've had a donut. Can't even remember the last time I had a donut. Would have been when I was still living in Ottawa. Not that we got donuts very often back then either, but someone at work bought me a donut and it pissed me off. Muffin, donut, same thing. Muffins and donuts are not the same thing. They're not even close to being the same thing. I never wanted Herlockma's, Larry. Do they deliver donuts? Sure. You can DoorDash donuts, yeah. Muffins are dry and donuts are moist. I mean, muffins should be a little bit moist too. Blueberry cake donut tastes just like blueberry muffin. Muffins are rubbish compared to donuts. They are. Donut is definitely better than a muffin. Homemade muffin with cream cheese icing is so much more satisfying than a donut. Chocolate Boston cream donut is awesome. Wonder who invented donuts. I think it was Richard A. Donut. I believe was his name. Spirited Away Krispy Kreme mukbang. The Earl of Donut. Guy said, time to make the donuts. I made the donuts. Bet they're pretty pleased with themselves. Probably. She never picks the donuts in the right order, and I can't help judging her. Fair. Imagine eating the first donut ever. Then thinking I could put chocolate on this. Pop-Tart. Never had a Pop-Tart. Never a Pop-Tart. No, no Pop-Tarts. I'm the best. Thanks, Buttercup. We're no longer speaking. Jared was asking me if all these chocolate varieties even taste any different, so we're no longer speaking. No. I addressed your compliment, Buttercup. I said thank you. Is your mom making real food or something? I mean, I mostly had like cereal for breakfasts. Anyway, 2 hours, so I'm gonna get going. Typed it before I said thank you. Oh, sorry, Buttercup. So I'm gonna get going. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, presumably. Good night.